This is your yearly reminder that you, yes you, will not pack a team of the year. You may see big content creators spend literally tens of thousands of dollars trying to pack one of them, sometimes unsuccessfully. You will see content creators save literally thousands of packs only to get one team of the year goalkeeper one time, and then Irene Paredes 30 times. Again, you will not pack one. This is the most dangerous promo in the FUT cycle because it features some of the most expensive packs of the year with the most unpackable cards of the year. So to help you avoid the pitfalls of spending money, pack addiction, and gambling, we're going to go ahead and review some do's and don'ts during EA's biggest money grab of the year. Number 1, don't fall for the hype. I know this is usually a top 3 promo of the year, and it's been a staple in the game for a very long time, ever since FIFA 11. I mean, it's so old, one of the players featured in FIFA 11's Team of the Year is now a hero in the game. EA will also drop some pretty decent content, if they don't mess it up that is, and a few different versions of a Team of the Year card, like Icon Team of the Years and the Women's Team of the Year. They even have someone like myself, a staunch EA and FIFA hater, intrigued about coming back to the game because it's rumored that they'll be releasing the Ibarbo, Gervinho, and Doumbia sweaty trio of the past. Genuinely, I'm gonna need someone to hold me back. I am developing feelings for these cards. The problem is that a lot of these cards are going to be pretty unattainable. The pack weight for a Team of the Year, and I suspect this sweaty trio of cards, will be extremely low, to the point where there's always a few creators who don't pack Team of the Years after opening a crazy amount of packs. 700,000 FIFA points? No Team of the Years. 675,000 FIFA points? No Team of the Years. That's nearly 1.4 million FIFA points, nearly 11,000 pounds, and no Team of the Years. Maybe they just needed to spend a bit more money. Like, I bet they were so close. Like I said before, you'll see some people pack a Team of the Year, but you have to remember that's only because they spent an absurd amount of money on the game. And even then, it's not guaranteed. Now, you may also see Little Timmy pack a Team of the Year from his tradable Electrum pack, but I'm convinced those are just bot accounts from EA to entice you to spend money. Number 2, don't spend money on FC points. Now, of course, it's your money. You can do with it what you like, but if you want to waste your money, I would say not to open packs. Instead, I'd suggest literally burning it, because at least the fire will keep you warm, unlike spending packs, which will leave you feeling cold and empty. Number 3, do grind the game. Regardless of how many videos I make or how vocal I am about my hatred of the game, some people will still play it, and that's totally fine. We all have our guilty pleasures. For example, I enjoy when my friend Alec whispers sweet nothings into my ear. I pretend I don't like it, so he keeps doing it, but who am I kidding? Alec, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. Run away with me, please. Now, one of the very few positives EA has done in recent years is make the game pretty grindable in terms of packs, especially during Team of the Year. You can always recycle a crazy amount of them, and if you're ever unsure if you're doing it correctly or being the most efficient with your cards, you can look up one of the many videos made on the subject, especially from Nepenthes. He's been making these recycle videos since like Black and White TV was around. This is a real picture, by the way. Now, what's great about recycling packs and grinding those repeatable SBCs is that you won't be spending any money on the game. You'll be getting some great fodder for those player SBCs that are usually pretty good, and of course you'll get that pack opening itch taken care of that I'm sure you'll have after watching Castro pack his first Team of the Year $20,000 in. Now, EA have also decided to be somewhat nice and release a 90 rated Zidane card to anyone who plays the game before February 14th. Yeah, I know, I was surprised too. You can also get an insane upgraded version of that Zidane card by doing the evolution that comes with them, if you are a club member that is, once again showing that the content EA gives out during Team of the Year is actually usually worth grinding. Usually. Now, will you get a Team of the Year from all of those recycled packs and grinding of the game? Well, during FIFA 21, I saved over $1,000 worth of packs without spending a dime, and I didn't get anyone. So no. But like I said, you'll get some great fodder and some great cards along the way. Number 4, do focus on the gameplay. Now, one of the reasons I stopped playing this game, among other things, is that the gameplay was consistently inconsistent. Sometimes your 90+ agility, balance, and dribbling players actually play and feel like their stats show, but the majority of the time they end up feeling like the average Dani Ceballos card. However, there have been many people, and I do mean many people, saying that the newest patch has genuinely made the game faster, more responsive, and just better overall, which is very hard for me to believe, but here we are. The faster gameplay is said to be occurring more often, dribbling is said to be improved, and the attacking AI, arguably my biggest gripe with this game, is said to be a little bit better as well. Matt HD Gamer, someone who has been pretty outspoken about EA and their mistakes in the past, has been praising this patch too. Now, there is a little caveat to his gameplay though, as he's using some of the best players in the game, like R9 and Vinicius Jr., and his ping is usually sitting in the 20s. Also, there will still be the issue of broken game mechanics, which some players will still be finding some after this patch has been released after a month or so, and we won't know if the patch will stay this good, or if the gameplay will fall off a cliff like it normally does. However, even with all of that said, you guys know I'm a sucker at heart. You should know this by now. And if someone like Inception says that the new patch has quote-unquote increased his enjoyment level from 0% to 30 to 40%, or that the gameplay feels better more consistently and is worth playing, then you should absolutely play the game. So if you're able to get gameplay that feels fast and smooth more often than not, it will be more addicting than any pack you could open, guaranteed. Number 5, don't forget what EA has done in the past. Let's take a second to remember what EA is first and foremost: a business. And a scummy one at that. First off, they are known for making absurd mistakes at the most inconvenient times. Like last year, they had their whole Team of the Year Messi debacle, where players were able to get Team of the Year Messi at a fairly consistent rate during a player pick SBC, which they then removed just 24 minutes later. Then they tried to say only 0.7% of people received Team of the Year Messi, which takes into account everyone who bought the game rather than those who specifically play Ultimate Team. People were understandably upset by this, as well as the lack of compensation afterwards, and it seems like EA are coming into form just as Team of the Year starts by removing the Ronaldinho SBC just a few hours after it was released and then putting him back in a little later. They still have servers that crap out whenever people try to play the game, they still take forever updating their price ranges on players, and they are still a shameless, money-grabbing company that will try to squeeze every last cent out of you by buttering you up with a free and admittedly good card, releasing 600k packs, and putting Ronaldo in the voting as the 12th man Team of the Year player vote so they can put him in those packs as well. They are the definition of scumbums. Now, at the end of the day, similar to spending money on the game, you can do what you want. If you want to forget all of the things that EA has done in the past year, or even in the past week, feel free. And let me be clear, I'm not saying to not participate in this promo, but instead, I'm saying that there are a hell of a lot of different ways to go about it rather than spending hundreds of dollars. You can grind the game for cards and player SBCs, you can recycle packs over and over for a grand total of $0, and you can still throw yourself into the madness without completely succumbing to it. Because maybe, just maybe, by spending your last 100,000 coins on a tradable 100k pack, you will get a Team of the Year. Just be sure to have a strong password so you don't get hacked. I am still upset about losing my Team of the Year Messi in FIFA 15. Where the hell is my compensation, EA?